So if a Rumble Equalizer is able to spread out these fights, it does lend itself pretty well towards the way Viego wants to play.
And which is why we look towards LGD, and their response to it is like, well, the only thing left open available that's S or A tier jungling is that Udyr. The Renekton would mean that we put ourselves on a pretty big lane if that goes up towards Garvey, a champion that we could expect him to play. And yeah, there you go. Shadow might be paying more attention up top if that definitely is going to be Garvey's Renekton.
Yeah, and especially with things like the set gone away. If
Zoe as a potential. We'd get part of Team Rocket. Let's find out, Dagda. There it is. Okay. We get Team Rocket with a Sun Goddess in the mix.
So I actually would love to see the Gangplank here. It hasn't been banned away, and GP works very well against the Renekton. You can just try and farm it out. But again, when you're looking towards champions like Zoe, they hate these picks like the Gangplank. And again, it's very similar to what JDG did with Zoom taking the Gangplank. Use that ultimate to help close the gap against the
top lane. Cube's already used Call the Forge God with the Ram Jam down. Garvey trying to dive this up. Shadow gets knocked up, but that doesn't matter. Turret resets to a minion, and it's first blood over to the EU X player.
Yeah, and I love that we're seeing Shadow going for these heavy gank and dive plays, because this is where
I play Renekton. I keep getting the Q and W mixed up, but either way, he heals and he survives. He didn't have the flash, and Rare Adam are trying to punish that.
LGD might be punishing it though. Okay. That's going to be the Rumble going down.
I don't think our cameraman expected that. Shadow just walks on in, gives one over to Garvey. 2 kills on the board for LGD in front of the Herald. And now all of a sudden, better tempo game here as Hung has moved on up. He wants to get himself in with the hook. Dredgeline meets with the Zenith Blade as FOFO gets burnt out, but Chie has no mana. FOFO in the mist for now, looking to pick up his first mist Wraith as iBoys join the fight. Kramer on the wing as well. True Shot Barrage is available to lay it through. Zenith Blade comes in, Mark being a sacrificial lamb as all lines up, but Call of the Forge God is super neat as it's reset City for the Viego, but he's already dead. I look again and Shadow's still alive. LGD still have Kramer. They pick up more kills and it's 5 for 2 on the scoreboard. Back to the Herald.
And I don't understand why already.
Onto Hung, the Equalizer, great Shadow, zoned away, running away now from Cube. Let's call the Forge God. It is going to be Sleepy Trouble Bubble, but not in time. On the back line, Rare Adam have just destroyed Mark while Chie back at the pit. Kramer not applicating damage, and Garvey's going to drop as well. Rare Adam picked them to pieces, and LGD lose 2.
I'm so sorry, but I don't think Mark could have fumbled that any worse than he did. Flashing in, misses the auto attack, misses the Zenith Blade, and then because LGD are all gung-ho to follow up, RA are able to collapse so well. So, yeah, a bit of a blunder coming through from the LGD.
Yes, Loyen is now on a ward. Well, tit for tat. There, goodbye, Loyen. Yep, Shadow picks up the kill, and, you know, maybe that was a long con.
I don't know why he went in though, because I was looking to be like, okay, cool, Leon's going to go there, see if he's going to get the follow-up support, but it never was coming. And now Cube is in danger because
Shadow's just running at him, flash away from Cube while Shadow's tanking up the turret like all good junglers should. Garvey continuing the dive here, the stun's there, they survive, and Garvey lives on to tell the tale. Shadow, kill number 4, and dude.
Where you're looking at him playing alongside Chie, Kramer. These are all guys that have been here a long time. It can help us.
I'm not sure if Garvey can win this 1v1, but it depends. FOFO heals up a second. Shadow here's not going to make it fair. He's not leaving it up to chance as there's the Heartbreaker flash. FOFO goes back in on top of Garvey, but he's healed up. Cube comes in with the Ram Jam. Equalizer down and bam! There goes Garvey. Shadow out as well. Rare Adam lose their mid laner who tried to play with fate.
And they committed
6 shot this Cube. Cube just goes in for the searing charge and griefs. Now Rare Adam don't have their frontliners. iBoy hits into the backline, but FOFO has joined in the play. He's got the Heartbreaker down. Reset City, but stunned on up. Shadow slapped him. Mark hit him with the shield, and LGD hit them all with their wallets.
And LGD did such a good job there. We said this is the moment when they're strongest. It's this 2-item spike coming through from the Ezreal, the 1.5-item spike coming through for Chie, and now they win the fight at Dragon. They turn towards Baron, and they are in control of this game.
Someone needs to question Cube. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if the volcanic rupture dissembled and he, tried to charge into it, but that hurt a lot as teleport coming down. They don't even want to give the dragon. Garvey's like, no, iBoy time to die. Runs over him. That was rough to watch. And now LGD too. But more importantly, Horizon focus from Xie is going to destroy iBoy and FOFO, as we've already seen here. Burst is down onto Hung. Solar Flare from Mark, but he's going to be knocked up a little bit deep here from LGD. Still good damage from Xie. FOFO's being spotted out, stunned down by Garvey, but the low HP bar. Kramer, true shot barrage, and he annihilates the old man with a hammer.
Well, we're still going to keep going. LGD is going to still fight this. Leon forced to flash away as FOFO will hightail it for the base as well. But LGD kind of got away with murder on that play because the...
Onto Hung. As Kramer still, look at this poke coming through from the Ezreal. Depth charge now used onto the AD carry. Call the Forge God, lines up Kramer, launched on as well. The AD carry from LGD down, while Mark and Shadow have to rejoin the play. But watch Xie, untouched while FOFO is playing as Ezreal. Mark goes down for a double. Rare Adam, may this be it, as Garvey needs to spin to heal. He goes golden, but the health bars on Rare Adam are so damn low. Garvey running for his life, Shadow re-engaging with Xie on the Ornn. He's picked up a flash. He uses it. The trouble bubble there as well. Hung so low. LGD running for their lives, but Hung brings it back in. Shadow cleans him up, but now he has to get the hell out of there.
And that fight was so good for RA, finding the pick onto Kramer. Now
forward, going is Mark as FOFO's over the wall. That's a paddle star though, as now with no support down, you have numbers advantage, but the equalizer separates LGD. The spin for Garvey, he's in the middle of all of them. He survived for so long. Health bars be damned. FOFO jumping back in. He's taken away Garvey's Renekton. He's trying to slice and dice. He's now going on to Mark, gets the stun down. It's reset city for FOFO, becoming Ezreal, now on top of Shadow. Here we go. Arcane shift. No, it's a Zoe time. And Rare Adam were given space to get the reset for FOFO.
And LGD looked like they had the fight. They'd managed to ride it, put it so that then they had that front to back style and could maybe work through RA. But at the end, FOFO manages to get onto Kramer as the Arcane shifts forward. He gets the reset, he gets the damage, and once Kramer goes down, there's no consistent damage left to deal with the Divine Sunderer, Blade of the Rune King Viego.
Dude, FOFO didn't even have the Sterix gauge. That was a 2.5 item Viego that just ran this fight, and he was the first one to get engaged on.
Yeah, and you see it there, right? Ends up using the ult to get over the wall, so he's able to escape. And then watch as this fight unfolds, right? Because watch Kramer. He's in a fantastic spot here where he's going through Cube. He's got this front to back, and then Arcane shifts forward here, which means he's caught out in the middle of everyone, and FOFO then starts to get these resets. If Kramer had actually been able to get back over the wall, back to safety, maybe LGD might have been able to close out this fight with the damage, but Arcane shift
in there as well. He will blow people up as FOFO is the target on the side. The equalizer on top of Kramer. Call the Forge God. Lay it down onto Shadow. He goes golden though. Remember, he's the tank. Will he die? Flashes into the wall, and he's burnt to asunder as now Xie caught out of position as well. Rare Adam from the brink, trying to bring this to a game number 3. The flash over the wall, but FOFO's run into Kramer's hand. Maybe this fight's not done for now. Mark under turret has just brought them closer towards Kramer as well. Hung and Loyan in his fire rate. Loyan next on the menu, over the wall. Kramer's there, but you know what? From the brink of despair, they bring it right back.
Kramer was untouched that entire fight. He was able to bring it back, that Divine Sunderer, giving so much. But this is the thing, the amount of damage that's invested in towards Shadow, and everything invested in towards Shadow. You now have Kramer knowing, I've got no Call of the Forge God, I've nothing that's coming my direction, I can play as far forward as I want. So once he starts to get a little bit of pressure, manages to flash over the wall, has set up Garvey to take down iBoy, who went way too deep, and without getting the reset here for FOFO, with Mark going golden, FOFO doesn't get the health back. And because of that, Kramer is able to close out this fight with Garvey playing keep away from the Rumble.
I just love this play from Garvey, having a much better game too, by the way. On this Renekton, Garvey's fulfilled as the Ocean Soul. As Kramer's stepping up as well, Loyan joining in the fray. Kramer needs to hit some of these Qs. Hung actually hits away the pillar. Solar Flare connects onto the support. The equalizer doesn't do too much from Loyan. Now Mark willing to step forward. Zenith Blade doesn't connect either. Shie not doing too much himself, but the Tron Bubble hits onto the support. True Shot Barrage does a hell of a lot, and Kramer's damage is what we need to worry about, as Garvey's gone full frontal on this one as well. Into the back, Shadow's there too. Cube gets his ulti off, but they have Ocean Soul. Surely they can't lose this, as Kramer Arcane shifts forward. He's getting bursted out. He's knocked up. Cube got a huge searing charge. They have Ocean Soul Dagda. How did they lose?
Kramer, Arcane shift forward to finish off Lian, but put himself in the middle of everyone on RA. All they had to do was play it front to back. I don't understand why Kramer went for it.
They just all ran into an Ornn's E. I mean, Shie's going to be coming back here, but Rare Adam running for the turret. Shie's dead. And Ocean Soul wins games, not loses them, but somehow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a game number 3.
I don't understand. It was right there. Kramer just ends up arcade shifting forward and just dies instantly. If we had Kramer just play that slow, play it front to back, he doesn't end up taking half his health.